Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys had a great weekend and a great month of August. We are in the beginning of September, so I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with like TikTok and all that stuff and all the things that's been kind of going around like social media. So I've been seeing a lot of things like the great lock-in, taking the next I believe 3 months to just lock in and hustle and grind, and a lot of people are participating in that and it goes from like the beginning of September all the way to the end of December. I wanted to kind of showcase to you what I'm going to be doing personally and kind of show you guys what I'm going to be doing for the great lock-in. So for today's video, I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I'm going to be doing. I might cut this up into like 2 parts, so maybe like record a little bit today and then record a little bit tomorrow. Yo, if there's one thing that I have been needing to do, bro, is clean up the house. One place that I've been needing to clean up is obviously the bathroom. So that's probably going to be on the agenda for today. What sucks though is that, dude, my family took my vacuum, so I don't have a vacuum in this current moment. So I can't really vacuum anything. But I do have like a dustpan and sweep and do all that. But it doesn't hit as hard when you have a vacuum. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. Alright, so I just got done cleaning the bathroom. Wasn't too bad. I usually clean it about once a week. Tub, a little bit of a different time frame for when I do clean it. Probably like every few months I'll clean the tub. But this can also go back to the main point of this video is habits to start doing to start locking in. And cleaning is definitely one of the habits that I feel like a lot of people should start doing, especially if you're living by yourself or even if you're still living with your parents. Keeping up to date with yourself is honestly like a big step up, and it's also very disciplined because, you know, people can get very comfortable and, you know, just not cleaning and being kind of dirty. I'm not gonna lie. Cleaning is definitely one of the things that you need to start doing to start adapting into your lifestyle. So like one of those things where you just hate cleaning your room, bro, like nobody else is gonna do it. It has to be done, you know? All right, so for the next thing that I'm gonna start trying to implement more is drinking water. A lot of water. And I'm not talking about just a water bottle here, a water bottle there. I'm talking like, you know, I'm trying to honestly do somewhere around 2 liters. So this is what I have right now. This is my personal water bottle. It is one from Target. It is the Thermo water bottle. This is equivalent to, this is about 24 ounces. So if we're gonna be converting that over, it's not even 1 liter, bro, if I'm gonna be honest with you. 1 liter, you're probably looking at around 33 to 34. So if I were to drink up to 2 liters, I would have to do about, I would say drink about 4 of these just to probably hit about 2 liters or 1 liter. 2 liters, sorry. That's the next step is obviously, bro, you got to drink a lot of water. Me on my day-to-day life, bro, I don't really drink a whole bunch of water. Like, you know, I probably finish one of these like towards the end of the workday. And, you know, part of it's my fault too. Like after work, bro, like I don't really drink a whole bunch of water unless I'm going out to the gym, right? So my fault that I should stay a little bit more disciplined in drinking a bunch more water. So I'm definitely going to try to catch myself into finishing at least 2 of these, because again, 2 of them should equal to about 1 liter. I might tap into the all black Owala, so that might be my next pickup. I'm not gonna lie, I think my girl did put me on Owalas, but don't tell her I said that. Now they wanna listen to is Jodeci. Freaking you, is there a freak in you? Come and talk to me. Rush, baby, just like I am headed over to my mom's house. I gotta go grab my vacuum one, and she needs help with like her car battery or something. I think it just needs to be charged. So that's gonna be the plan. I'm gonna go take that out and charge it probably for charge it overnight, and then I gotta grab my vacuum. So yeah. So another good habit is trying to reduce my screen time, as in like doom scrolling on like TikTok, sitting on like social media and stuff like that. I mean, every now and then I'll do it, don't get me wrong. Like if I'm just kind of chilling at like work or something and I got nothing to do, then, you know, obviously I distract myself by doom scrolling. Or like towards the end of the night, I'll probably like doom scroll a little bit. But ultimately, the point is trying to reduce the amount of time that I sit on my phone. Try to use that time more efficiently. So instead of doom scrolling and sitting on your phone, would to start watching like podcasts or documentaries or just any type of like video on YouTube or something that makes your brain think. You know what I mean? And I've been doing a lot of that recently to use that as an alternative for doom scrolling. So if I'm gonna be sitting and laying on the couch just on TikTok or on YouTube, like I might as well use that time to watch something a little bit more productive, right? So like a podcast or, you know, a YouTube video that is a little bit more informational and that will teach me something instead of just watching like dumb videos on TikTok. So I just got the battery out, thank God. I'm about to go take this battery at my workplace. You can see the sun is kind of setting right now. It's about almost 7 o'clock, so. But yeah, I just gotta go charge up this battery for probably the day. And I'll pick it up tomorrow, and then I'll install the battery again. I think for tomorrow, I'm gonna film a little bit of tomorrow and my workout. And that's the next thing that I wanted to talk about is working out. That's always been something that I have implemented into my lifestyle for the past, I'd say almost 4 years now. And you know, it's a good habit to have, but it's also a habit to stay disciplined in, especially for 4 years. Like I was going hard for, I'd say, the first 2 years, and then the last 2 years I've kind of been slacking, I'm not gonna lie. Within the next 3 to 4 months, I really plan to just go hard and dive deep into my workouts and be a lot more hard on myself. And that goes for like staying more disciplined, being more consistent. Hello.
You want a receipt?
No, it's okay.
Perfect. You're gonna be all set to go?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, so we just made it back home, and I just secured the Jersey Mike's. Probably just gonna eat and chill for a little bit, and I'll probably pick it up later tonight. So I'll see you guys then. Alrighty, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. I guess one of the last things I wanted to say before the night ends is trying to implement a good sleep schedule, especially for the grade lock-in. I've been trying to get at least close to 8 to 9 hours of sleep every night. So bedtime, it used to be like super bad, bro. Like I would be sleeping at like probably 11:30 on the weekdays. I've been trying to knock it down to about 10 to not even 10:30. Right now it's about 10:06, and probably gonna go ahead and call it just so I can get some sleep, and I'll probably pick this up tomorrow once I wake up. So I will go ahead and catch you guys tomorrow. Alright y'all, so welcome back. This is the second day. Today we're about to go hit the gym. I think I'm gonna switch it up today. Instead of doing back, we're gonna do a little bit of shoulders. Hopefully it's not too busy at the gym today. I know it does get pretty busy during this time of year, especially sometime in like September, close to the beginning of the year, because everybody's trying to hit their New Year's resolution or whatever and trying to lift more heavier weights. I think I already talked about this in the car yesterday. And it's just not about going to the gym and being consistent, but trying to go out of my way to just push myself a lot harder than I usually do. But enough talking, let's go ahead and head out.
Went ahead, switched up the attachment. Now we're doing, instead of a wide grip, we're going to be doing a closed grip, more of a closed grip. I don't know if I should stay 70 or go down to 60. I'm going to go down to 60 and put one of these on there.
Alright, also unfortunately the audio cut out. I think my microphone died or something, so I'm just doing a quick voiceover. I think if I remember correctly on what I was talking about in this clip, I was just kind of going over how I'm trying to stay more focused in the gym and stay off my phone. And like I just want to just focus more on my strength training than sitting on TikTok or like on social media or whatever and distracting myself. Just trying to tunnel vision your way through your workout. And that's essentially what I think I said in this clip, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I think ultimately what needs to happen is just, I put my phone on D&D and I just go straight into the workouts. Try to stay off my phone as much as possible in the gym. I think that's just the next step in the progress of my workouts. I'm thinking about wrist like I'm a bishop. Diamonds on my chest like a bishop. And these lines right here ain't no hiccup. These lines right here gon' really, really make you. These lines really gonna make you numb like Chuck. This time it's your time. I need to know we're your down. Cause if not, I know there's more around. There's always more. That's for sure. Alright y'all, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. Just got back from the gym and I went ahead and made some dinner. Currently just waiting for that right now. Yeah, it's getting pretty late, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it wraps for today. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I think at the end of the day, just commit to whatever it is that you're going for. Whether it's for your winter arc or just the great lock-in for the next few months, commit to it and really give it your all, you know what I mean? I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here for today's video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.